Come on.
Sorry,
Come on.
that make us a little bit confused.
Whoa! Steady now. Oh. It's been a while since I rode a Patara. They're a little hard to direct.
Oh, little Alexandra's not as skilled as I thought. But on the other hand, I can tame even the wildest of beasts.
I'm just out of practice.
It can't be helped. It's a rare privilege to get to ride such beasts. So it's only natural to have trouble. But thanks to them, we'll be able to reach Vern by noon.
You mentioned that Vern had a problem here. What is it exactly? Or is that classified too?
No, not at all. Though it isn't exactly a pleasant tale.
That fort is murder.
Meaning...
I'll explain. Let's start with the fort itself. Vern was built on the Silveran border. So, it's a staging ground for our forces invading those lands. The area is surrounded by dense forest, which blankets the entire region.
Silvear is called a forestdom for a reason. Coming in from outside, we'll be at a disadvantage. Our forces won't know the lay of the land. Though, that's the case for any invading army.
I agree. But in this case, that isn't our only reason.
Just say it. The enemy's tactics are scary.
What do you mean?
Ambushes, sneak attacks. They pick us off one by one, and then vanish into the pitch-black forest.
Plus, the reports are very similar. The enemy is using the wild beasts to their advantage. One moment, the troops will be fighting soldiers, and the next, those soldiers vanish, and beasts spring up in their place. There are countless reports of this tactic being used.
So soldiers are running away in fear, deserting their posts.
That's understandable. Not everyone can cope with such terrors.
Yes, and Colonel Clay has command. You know his captain as well as I do.
Yes. As I recall from when we served under him. He isn't the type to care much about his soldiers' morale.
Yeah. Good old Clay lost all but one soldier on one recent mission. Know what he said to that lone survivor?
Good, you're back. Use this experience in tomorrow's fight.
Anyway, you can guess who deserted shortly afterwards. What a sob story. Well, if I came across one of those deserters, I'd punish the cowards by tearing them apart. And then I'd watch as they writhed in pain.
What is wrong with you?
Do you not like the sound of suffering vermin? I find the screams to be quite melodious.
There's something I've noticed about Laplace. She justifies her predilection for tormenting others with a certain brand of righteousness. In truth, she has a rather troublesome personality.
My, that's rude. They're deserters, aren't they? Their stories might be sad, but so what? Criminals need to be punished. Otherwise, they won't even know they've done wrong.
Sure.
What? Do you have a problem with that?
No. If that's how you want to live, then go ahead.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like you.
The feeling's mutual.
All right, enough. Don't let this devolve into another fight. Honestly, you two might be made for each other.
What? You'd pair me with this red Grimalkin? That's outrageous, even if it's a joke.
Aw, Mr. Little White Mutt Nat. Are your feelings hurt?
You two are like an old married couple.
Was this a village?
It seems so.
I must have gotten caught up in the war. This conflict has caused too many tragedies. We must put an end to it.
Yes.
Oh, come on, lighten up a little. We're soldiers. We live for war. Depend on it. The more bloodshed, the better.
Laplace, you vile!
Laplace. That's more than enough.
Okay.
We're nearing Fort Burn.
Uh-huh.
Finally! Solid ground, here I come.
Well, here we are.
At last.
Oh, I'm so sore from all of that writing.
Now then, let's check.
He is predictable.
Hey, did you hear?
Yeah. Another soldier deserted, right? Don't know if they're any better off than us, though.
True. It's hell in here, and it's hell out there. Can't win either way, can we?
Glad to have you here, Chancellor. But fair warning, Vern isn't very nice or comfortable. Oh, but Colonel Clay's room is another story. He's got a real luxurious setup in there.
Clay's the same as ever, then. Be he a lieutenant or a colonel, he has a unique air and unique priorities. Priorities which never involve helping his inferiors.
Lord August! Never thought I'd get to meet you! I'm just a lowly soldier! I have to tell my mom I talked to him.
Ah, I wonder if the trainees are all right. They left to train in the forest 2 days ago, but haven't been heard from since. I guess we should be prepared for the worst.
Those Federation guys are a bunch of underhanded cowards. The battles near their fort, well, they're even more brutal than the rest. Can't forget our own colonel's orders either. But if I say any more, he'll have my head.
It's all the same here. War today or tomorrow. If there is a tomorrow, I mean.
I should warn you about the forest past these gates. The place is swarming with beasts and Federal soldiers. It's dangerous. Please proceed with caution.
Wow, Patara. Too bad they're only for the elite. I bet I could escape this fort on one.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. I thought I could improve my life by serving in the war, but I miss my family so bad.
I'll proceed alone. I need to speak with him in private.
Right. I wish you luck then.
It's nothing serious.
What do you two need so much privacy for,
We're just going to talk. I'll see you two later.
Devoured by beasts. I can't conceive of a more pathetic way to die. I've been expecting you, Chancellor.
You can just call me August, Colonel. Act like I'm still your subordinate, please.
Are you sure? Well, that makes things easier. I mean, I'm sure you're a fine Chancellor. But I'd rather avoid humbling myself to a former subordinate. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. You understand, right? So, what brings you here today, Mr. Chancellor?
Well, I've been told that you're having trouble with some forest beasts.
Damn right I am.
I've brought you something that will help reverse your fortunes. For you. Take it.
It can't be! The device? From 9 years ago?
Yes. It's just what you think. The device you see here is a much refined version of the weapon you used for that mission.
What a marvelous gift! This changes everything. With this, we can do it once again!
Yes. Those who've grown too bold will be exposed as fools and cast into the depths of hell.
Oh, that was quick.
Yes. My preparations here are complete. Now I just need to set up one last thing in the forest.
Gotcha. Have fun out there. I'll pass on trudging through all that filth and greenery myself.
Have it your way.
Oh, you're sad that I'm not coming?
Where's Alexandra?
Ugh, what do you want her for? Last I saw her, she was heading towards the mess hall. She said she needed to calm her nerves or something. It seems like riding that Katara was just too much for her.
I see.
Well, good luck in the forest and all that.
After seeing that, you must think I'm a pig.
Not at all. I find it endearing.
Right. Anyway, where are we going next?
Let's head into the forest. Something wrong, Colonel?
No, just that I'd come to see you off.
Much appreciated. We're headed out to prepare a few beasts.
I see. Are you sure you two can manage it alone? The beasts out there are merciless, you know.
That's definitely true.
Some dirt cheap mercenaries went in ahead of you. We've not heard from them since they left the other day. I wouldn't be surprised if the lot of them had been wiped out. But feel free to make use of any stragglers you encounter. They make fine bait, if nothing else.
Those are people you're talking about.
You're really Chancellor now, huh?
I owe it to you, Colonel Clay. I learned much whilst I was in your care.
Very true. I did you a favor trusting you with such important missions.
Sure you did. If you think pushing your most promising young soldiers into all but impossible do-or-die situations is a favor,